The Queen turns restriction on its head, going ahead with Christmas plans despite of the pandemic. The Queen could face Christmas alone if further COVID restrictions are introduced in response to the Omicron variant. The monarch, 95, traditionally spends the festive period at her Sandringham estate, where she is joined by other members of the royal family. However, this may not go ahead for the second year in a row if more coronavirus measures are brought in as Omicron cases increase. It is also the Queen's first Christmas without her beloved husband Prince Philip. Boris Johnson yesterday repeatedly declined to rule out further rules being ordered ahead of Christmas as the UK battles the Omicron strain. Speaking during a visit to a vaccination clinic near Paddington, West London, the Prime Minister said, "Throughout the pandemic I've been at great pains to stress to the public that we have to watch where the pandemic is going, and we take whatever steps are necessary to protect public health. We think the steps that we are taking, so Plan B, combined with a hugely ambitious acceleration of the booster campaign, bringing it forward by a month so we offer a booster to every adult by the end of the year, we think that's the right approach." In November, it was reported that the Queen was looking forward to hosting the royals at Sandringham for Christmas. It comes as concern for the monarch's health has been heightened after she spent a night in hospital in October. Her Majesty pulled out of a number of engagements after being ordered by doctors to rest. A source told the Mirror last month, "The Queen has told everyone she is feeling far better of late and is very much looking forward to welcoming them for Christmas." Like many other families, this will be the first time Her Majesty can gather with her extended family after being kept apart for so long due to the coronavirus pandemic. The newspaper reported that the monarch was expected to travel to Sandringham on or around December 17th. However, the emergence of the new Omicron variant has raised questions over whether Christmas will go ahead as normal this year. The royals traditionally join the Queen at her Norfolk estate. On Christmas Day, members of the royal family are out in force for a church service at St. Mary Magdalene. Huge crowds of well-wishers gather to catch a glimpse of the royals attending church. However, last year coronavirus meant the royal family were unable to come together at Sandringham for the festive period. The Queen has spent much of the pandemic at Windsor Castle. It has been a difficult year for Her Majesty, who lost her husband of 73 years in April, months before his 100th birthday. Meanwhile, in another news, the Queen is still going ahead with her Christmas plans, despite the surge of Omicron cases, it has been reported. Her Majesty, 95, will host an evening with wine, crackers and a feast inside the castle with extended family, before going to Sandringham, Norfolk, for Christmas itself, it is said. The monarch's plans to host Christmas Day at Sandringham before going to St. Magdalene Church are also reported to go ahead. It will be the Queen's first Christmas without her husband Prince Philip, who died in April at the age of 99. A royal expert share an insight: currently it is going ahead, but obviously it will be under review right up until the last moment. The party has reportedly been moved from Buckingham Palace to Windsor, where the Queen currently resides. An insider has told The Sun that the Queen doesn't want anything to get in the way of such an important family event. They added, "It will likely be the first time so many family members have been together since Philip's funeral. But obviously everyone must act responsibly and things can change in a short period of time, but as it stands they're all set for Tuesday." It is understood that 3 of her 4 newest great-grandchildren, August, Lucas and Sienna, are expected to be at the party. The Queen will then go to Sandringham via helicopter for Christmas. Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, Archie and Lilibet are not flying over for Christmas this year. She has already recorded her Christmas Day tele-address after ITV cameras went to Windsor Castle several weeks ago. Last month, the Queen told her family she is well enough to host Christmas at Sandringham after recovering from a back sprain. She assured them she is feeling far better and is looking forward to the traditional festive get-together at her Norfolk estate. Concern for the Queen's health has been heightened in recent months after she pulled out of a number of major engagements. Her Majesty was resting under doctor's orders at Windsor Castle after getting injured nearly last month, and in October spending a night in hospital for an unconfirmed condition.